So what I'm going to be doing today is watching all of the chapter trailers that there ever have been for DBD, and I'm going to be putting them into a tier list just based on how much I like them, like nothing crazy. But it'll be kind of cool for me because I don't think I've seen all of the trailers. I'm sure people that have been playing DBD since it came out have seen all of these at some point, but I only started playing DBD in 2020, so I haven't really seen all of them at all, other than, you know, if I've randomly seen them while editing or something, because sometimes I use the trailers as like background footage when I do a lot of talking. But it'll be cool to see them and rate them, just, you know, how much I like them and how scary they are. So let's get right into it, and I'm gonna start at the bottom and watch them from the beginning to the most recent. So let's watch the launch trailer. This one is quite long. I think it's the longest one. Is that Claudette? Is that supposed to be Dwight? She's like, I really want to help him. They make Trapper look super intense, I feel like, with this kind of a dramatic trailer. Okay, that is kind of scary. Oh god, basement trapper. Moment of suspense. Oh my gosh, I actually really liked that one. I know that it was super long, but I mean, that kind of makes sense given the fact that it was a launch trailer for the game, so obviously they're gonna put some thought and time into it. So I do actually enjoy that one a lot. It was quite long, there were suspenseful moments, it literally made it feel like a horror movie. So I think I'll put that in S. I mean, part of it is just for legacy reasons alone, like it being the launch trailer and everything, but I also really like how suspenseful it was. It felt like a horror movie. The next one that we have is The Last Breath, which I believe is the Nurse trailer. This one's also quite long. Insanity. You cannot grasp it until you've stared it in the eye. I like that. I like this ominous feel. Wow, Nia looks so weird. That's super cool. Oh gosh. like that one. I really like that one too. Like, it had such an ominous feel to it. And just like the, you know, way it played up the insanity thing in the beginning, and it was showing the abandoned asylum, and then how the nurse just showed up and her blinking around and stuff. Like, I actually thought that was really cool. Was it as suspenseful and cool as the Trapper one? Probably not, but I still like really like this one. I don't know. I guess some downsides are it only like showed one survivor, but I felt like it showcased the nurse's power super well. And I did like the text in the beginning. It felt very like dramatic and movie-ish. So, I'm kind of torn between A or B. I think I'll probably stick it in B because it wasn't that cool, I guess. Yeah, I'll put it in B, I think. And Myers, the Halloween chapter. Let's see how this one is. Whoa. I love this one already. Oh my god, this is so good. This actually feels like horror movie, you know? I mean, they kind of have to do it well to give Myers justice, you know? To do Myers justice. I love that. So good. I don't think that's how it goes. And the music, the vibe. I mean, I understand why they made this so good. You know, obviously it being a licensed chapter, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna put that in S for sure. I loved that. Literally felt like a horror movie in the game. Next one is Of Flesh and Mud. This looks like Hag. This is really short. Creepy.
Okay.
That was it? It didn't show Ace at all. What the heck? What? That was so bad. That was terrible. I'm sorry, that has to go in D. Like, there was no effort in that at all. Like, it didn't show any of her powers. It didn't even show the survivor. Like, what was the point of that? That was so bad. Okay, next one, Spark of Madness. This looks like Doctor. Let's see. Starting off so good compared to the Hag one. Love the suspense. Oh my god, it's really creepy. Alright, well, okay. They put a little bit more effort into it than the Hag one, for sure, but it didn't showcase his power at all. Like with Trapper, it showcased his power. With Nurse, it showcased her power. But with Hag and Doctor, it kind of just did like a little dramatic thing, but it didn't actually show anything. At least in this one, it showed the Survivor. I'm gonna put Doctor in C. Because definitely better than Hag, but not as good as Nurse at all. And you know what's also interesting is like the Nurse one had all this text, like talking about insanity and stuff in the beginning. But Doctor and Hag have not had any of that kind of stuff, so that's also interesting to me how much that chapter trailer differed from Nurse's differed from Doctor and Hag. Next one, A Lullaby for the Dark. This looks like Huntress. I like it, the chopped down tree. Love how it has her hum. The hatchet, it's showing that. It is showing the power, so... Honestly, it's kind of wild to me how different these chapter trailers are than each other. Like, some of them show the Survivor, some of them don't. Some of them showcase the power, some of them don't. Like, for example, in Doctors, it would have been really cool if they had, like, Feng Min just, like, scream, like, to kind of show his power. Like, before he came up to her. But anyways, Huntress's was good. I did like hers. I'll probably put her in B along with Nurse. I would say theirs are pretty similar. Like, yeah, it didn't show the Survivor, whereas in Nurse's it did, but you know, the Huntress one did showcase her power just as well as Nurse did, so that one was not bad. It was really short. I feel like the farther down they got, the shorter they got. Okay, Leatherface. Let's hope this one is good. Bone. Fabric. Paper. What is his mask made of? You. What? I hope that's not the end. That's the end? Oh, come on. No, they did not do him justice at all for that one. I'm putting that in D, I'm sorry, that was just terrible. Like, I mean, they didn't show anything that, and considering how good Myers one was, like the Bubba one was just so bad comparatively, like no way. Okay, A Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm also hoping this one is good, let's see. Like it. I like it so far. Iconic laugh. God. I like the kids singing. Gosh, though, that was so bad still. I still didn't like it that much at all. I'm like really torn between C and D with this one again. I think I'll put it in C. I feel like maybe it was a little bit more effort. Like, it had his laugh, it had the children singing in the background, like some of those really, you know, Nightmare on Elm Street, Freddy things. So it was kind of cool in that sense, but yeah, it was not good. Not that good at all. Disappointed with that. Okay, Saw, let's hope this one is good. Seems to be a little bit longer, so let's see. Okay, this one seems good so far. Showing Tap, my favorite survivor. I love this. Nice. Okay, this one was really good. Wait, new survivor, David Tapp. Oh, okay. I got confused by the David part of it. Anyways, that one was really, really good. Like, it showcased the map really well, it showcased her trap, and it showed her and the head explosion thing. I really liked that one. I feel like it did the Saw chapter justice. Definitely not as good as the Myers one, but it was good. So I'm gonna stick this one in A. I actually really like this one. And like the whole like laughing thing with the trap and stuff, I really feel the head trap, I really feel like it really embodied Saw. So I enjoyed that. All right, next one, curtain call, clown. Let's see, wow, this one is long. Sounds quite sick. I hate how sick he sounds. Slow build. The fingers. Very iconic for him. Love how the music just changed like that. I assume that's Kate with her guitar. Look at that belly. This feels like I'm watching a movie. This reminds me of Life is Strange. This scene, I don't know. That was... Oh my god, he really looks like a creepy killer here, for sure. The laugh. God, I love that one. I love that one. The amount of thought that went into that was so good. I mean, it didn't really showcase his power, but it hinted at it with like the throwing of the bottle and stuff. And it showed, you know, like it showed how Clown is with the cough and the laugh and everything. And Kate was really cool. Like it gave some insight into what Kate does and what Kate likes, which I feel like it barely shows anything about the survivors. So I love that one. And this freaking always happens to me that I love everything about Clown. As you guys already know, if you've watched my previous videos, I have to put him in S. Everything about him is so good. His lore is good, his chase music is good, his lobby music is good, and now his trailer is good. Like, I feel like the devs put a lot of thought and effort into Clown, which is kind of random because it is like, you know, a DBD original killer. It's not, you know, I don't know. It's weird. He's like on a different level than some of the other killers that DBD have come up with, and I don't really know why. Anyways, I put him in S. I love that one. Okay, Shattered Bloodline Spirit. Let's see. The blood. He's like, what is that? Horror movie vibes. Oh my god. I love that. I love that. I know it doesn't really, you know, showcase her power or anything like that, but I mean, it kind of, I guess, showcases the phasing part of it. And it showed Adam, And it's very horror movie reminiscent, which I absolutely love. And I don't know, I just personally really, really like that one. Like, I like how she just comes up on him at the end and then it like ends with like the glass shattering like sound. That's so epic to me. I don't know. I just like that one. I'm gonna put it in A. Really like it. I mean, I feel like it could have maybe done a little bit of a better job, like showing her showcasing her power maybe, or something, but I don't know, I just really like how that one was structured. I like that. Alright, Darkness Among Us. This looks like Legion. I'm excited. Ooh. Can't trust anyone. The smile. The bloody smile. I do like that. Very ominous. Trying to think if how much I really like it. I love that it was like he was there with another survivor and then that became the Legion. But in a way it's a little bit like misleading because that almost makes you think that the Legion has a power that they can, you know, be disguised as a survivor or something like that, which is not the case. I don't know, but I love it though. I love the concept of it a lot. The stabbing is very clear, like what his power is. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and stick him in B. It was really good, but I don't know. And another thing that they missed out on that they could have, I feel like, incorporated in some way is like the 4 different forms of Legion. I think they could have incorporated the 4 characters in some way. So I don't know. I'm gonna leave him in B. Demise of the Faithful. This looks like Plague. The whispering, I like it. The ambience is just so good already. Introducing the Plague. It was cool, and you kind of get a taste of what her lore and stuff is gonna be like from that trailer, but in terms of showing her power or showing the survivors or anything about her, it didn't really do too good of a job of that, so I'm gonna have to put her in B. I did like that it showed her whispering and stuff, and it showed, you know, the temple and her lantern and stuff, so to some degree I do respect it, but it wasn't as good as it could have been, in my opinion. Ghostface, let's see. There's that Home Depot. Lowe's. Ace Hardware, maybe. That guy looks really real. The iconic look. I love how he still pays for his items. I really like that one. I love that, actually. That one is S tier for me. I just really like how they did that one. It feels like a horror movie, and with the whole backdrop of the really chill store music in the background and everything. I mean, they didn't really showcase anything like his stalking, or that would have been kind of cool if the guy, you know, found some, you know what would be really cool is if the guy found a bloody knife on the ground while cleaning up the store, and then he turned around and Ghostface was just peering around a corner, like leaning, and then he came up and stabbed him. That would be really cool and more showcasing his power. But honestly, I thought it was really funny as it was, and I don't know, for me it's an S. I don't know if you guys agree, but I do like it. Okay. Stranger Things. Really creepy vibes. Hawkins, I guess. Well, that was intense. The music, I love the music. Oh, Nancy and Steve. Alright, that's cool. Honestly, I don't really watch Stranger Things. Like, I know when it initially came out, I tried watching it for a while, but I just honestly wasn't that into it. So it's hard for me to like relate it to the show per se, but in terms of from a trailer perspective, I really liked the creepy lab, and I liked that it showed the survivors in the end on the cam. I thought that was really cool. It didn't really showcase Demo's power or anything other than, you know, him like opening his face to do the shred. But I don't know, I thought it was pretty decent. I mean, it was more detailed than some of the other ones, so I think I'll put that in A. I did enjoy that one a lot, especially because it showed the killer and the survivors. Cursed Legacy, Oni, let's go. This is really epic. I love his thunderous footsteps and how tall he is. Oh my god. I love how it shows Yui, and it really like showed that Oni is really big and intimidating, which showcases him pretty well. And I did like how it showed Yui and the bikes and stuff, so it again like showed a bit of the survivor perspective, and it showed his flaming eyes. It didn't really showcase his power, but I thought it was still overall really good. I'll probably put that into around A tier, because I do like how much thought they put into showing Yui and also painting the Oni as kind of an intimidating figure, which is how he comes across in the game. So I did like that. They could have just done a better job of showcasing his power. Chains of Hate. Deathslinger. Love the map. Disabled right now. This feels like a horror movie. I'm liking it. Showing his power. Oh god. He looks into your soul for real. I actually really liked that one. Like, it showed his power and the person screaming while he like slowly, you know, lured it in. I'm gonna put him an S. I don't know if that's, you know, it didn't even show the survivor, but just the feeling that it gave me and like kind of the horror movie vibes that I got from it, definitely. Like, if I was playing DBD when I saw that trailer, I would be really excited. Which is kind of funny because I actually don't even like Deathslinger that much. Like, I don't like playing against Deathslinger at all. So I'm like, how did that make me excited? Okay. Next one, Silent Hill Pyramidhead. Hopefully this one will be good. The classroom, like that. Oh, I love that. Showing his power. The music, love it. Yeah, that one was also really good. It just built a lot of suspense. The map was showcased really well. His power was shown. He came across as intimidating. I feel like it definitely did a licensed chapter justice. So I'm gonna put him in S. I really enjoyed that one. And I feel like it was perfect for what it was trying to get across. Like it did that really well. You know, I'm just looking at Pig and I'm like, wasn't Pigs like just as good? I feel like Pigs and Pyramidheads were kind of almost on the same level. I'm just gonna leave it like this for now, but just know that that's what I'm thinking about. Okay, Descend Beyond Blight. Let's see. See, now this one I saw. This is one of the first trailers I saw because I had started playing DBD by this point. Very dramatic. Whoa. Very creepy. Very dramatic. Didn't show Felix, but did showcase his power to a degree. Although it'd be cool if he was kind of catapulting around the map crazily, like his power. But I really liked the music. I'd probably put him in A. It was pretty good. Like the attention to detail was great, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more with that. Binding of Kin, the twins. Let's see. Shows her like looting the body. Victor makes an appearance. I like that one. It wasn't that detailed, but I do think it kind of ties into the lore and stuff with, you know, how they were never that well off and always scavenging around for things and trying to make a living. And it did show her power in terms of Victor. So I'll put her in A. You know, what's so interesting is like the amount of detail for each trailer varies so much, and I do wonder what contributes to that. It's almost like the length of time that these trailers are very varied. Like some of them are like over a minute, and then some of them are like 30 seconds. And like between I don't even see a clear difference between licensed and non-licensed. Like some of the licensed ones are like really short. And some of the non-licensed ones are really long, so it's really random, it seems. All Kill Trickster. Let's see. I remember this one. Love the music. Oh, I like that. How it showed that part of his lore. Okay, you guys might disagree with me, but I really like this one. The music is super hype, which is one thing that I really love about it. And it clearly showcases the difference between his killer mindset and his stage mindset. Like it flashes between the two. Like it showed someone tied up on his ceiling to him being on the stage. And then it was showing him like really happy and stuff to the flashing of red. So it was really demonstrating like how much of a killer he is while also showing his stage presence. It didn't show anything at all about the survivor. And another weird thing about it was that it was animated, whereas none of the other ones were like that. So that was kind of interesting to me why they chose to animate that one. Another cool thing was that, you know, it showed a translation of what he was saying. So, you know, the killers never really speak. So I thought that was really cool that he did in the trailer. So all of that considered, I think I'm gonna put him in S because it's so unique compared to some of the other trailers that we've seen so far. Nemesis. So there's reveal trailer and there's official trailer. Let's just watch the official one because that's what we've been watching. And it's quite long again, so let's see. Poor Meg. We all know what's gonna happen to her. No. This is cool to me. This is really cool. His teeth. Going into RPD. Showing legacy skins as well, showing the zombies. I mean, of course this is S. There's no question about that at all. It's just so interesting to me, like the amount of effort that they put into some of the trailers versus the others. I think for Resident Evil, I feel like a lot of people were really hyped for this chapter. And another thing about the Resident Evil chapter is I feel like DBD devs kind of, you know, expected that this might bring a lot of new people to the game, because there are so many people that are into the Resident Evil games, and they might, like, you know, it might spark an interest to see this chapter in DBD. And I remember it was all over the place, like, when it came out, right? So maybe that's why they put some more effort into it, for people to see this and want to play it that have never played DBD before. So yeah, obviously S, really good. It just like makes me wonder, like that was a pretty amazing trailer for this. And Hellraiser, the one that we have right now, the newest. Him falling for no reason is kind of funny. The box. I like how he materialized. Showing the chains. That music is very haunting. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that one. I'm gonna probably put that one. I mean, it showed the chains, it showed the box. He materialized in a really creepy way. I feel like they could have included that voice line of opening the box and they came into the trailer. You know, I'm really upset that they removed that from the game. Like, I actually never got a chance to play DBD when that voice line was still a thing because I play on console. And by the time that I got the update and stuff on the console, like, they had removed it already. So I've only ever seen it on YouTube. So I would probably put that one in A as well. Yeah, I'm just thinking, honestly, I'm going to move Pig to S. Because she doesn't deserve to be an A with all of the people that are in S. And yeah, and so about these two, I don't understand why there's no official release trailer for these. Because I know for sure that I've seen some trailers of these. So if anyone knows like the history of DBD, let me know. Were these released at the same time as Trapper or a bit later? But let's like look them up. Because I know for a fact that I've seen release trailers for these guys. And we'll rate them into the list as well. Wraith. Very detailed. Shows his power. It's actually a really good trailer. I actually really like that one. I feel like they used to put a lot more effort into their trailers. Like, they were so much longer. I'm gonna put that into A. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it in A. I feel like it showcased his power. It was really I don't know, but it didn't really give me that much of a horror vibe, you know? I'll put it in B. But I do feel like the devs just put a lot more effort before into some of their trailers. I don't know. Like, it was much longer, but I guess just because it was longer doesn't mean it was better. It didn't really build suspense or anything. It was kind of more like showing the map, which no one cares about. So yeah, I'm gonna put that in B. It was good. You know, it was pretty good, but yeah, it focused a lot on the map, which who cares? Okay, and then like, let's look at Billy. Again, the map. It's showing the map so much. And he's just standing there. Finally, they're running. Showing his power. And it always showed their Mori. Okay, so I'm also gonna stick him in B. It's kind of funny because I feel like the older trailers more like showed you what you were actually gonna get. Like, it would show the map, it would show the killer, how they move, it would show their Mori. So you were more like you knew what to expect when it came to the killer. Whereas the newer trailers are much better in terms of the production and the visuals, but they're more just like actual trailers. Like, they're not very similar to what actual gameplay and mechanics will look like. They're more of a glorified version of what the killer is gonna be. Like, especially if you think about like clowns or like ghost faces or something. I mean, they're like totally just cinematic. Like, they're not anything to do with gameplay. So But, you know, that makes for a better visual production, and I feel like it makes it more exciting. You know, this is the first tier list that I've done by myself, and like randomly, everyone is an S. Like, in all of my other videos, I always say that everyone's always in D. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm like, but when I'm by myself, maybe I'm just like overly nice and not critical enough. So let me know if you guys agree with me on the placements of where I put these killers trailers. I think it was really fun to kind of like watch all the trailers, see the differences between them, and analyze how they are. And it was fun to watch. Some of them are scary, some of them are just clearly not, and some of them are funny and stuff. So it was really fun. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoy my content. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.